Yo.
So
Okay.
many viewers still.
Yeah, I'm an entertainer.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm not really. We started with 6K, and then I started a monologue and some very dry humor, and now we are down to 2.8K.
Ah.
So let's go maybe through the whole tournament. How do you like your performance in the tournament so far? 4-1 with the
Good.
win over the Viper.
So, I heard on the couch that I cannot face either Viper or Liereyy in the final. In semi-final, I mean.
Yeah, you're facing TaToH or Nicov.
Yeah. So that's sick.
That's pretty good for you, right?
That's good. Maybe not too good for the tournament not to have Viper Liereyy final, but maybe.
That's true.
Maybe that can be also good.
Sound a bit down.
Maybe there will be surprises.
Maybe there will be surprises. Yeah,
maybe there won't.
Maybe TaToH or Nicov is going through.
Exactly.
Or maybe DauT is going through.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it will be a really good semi-final for sure. And yeah, that's nice for you. Okay, like let's just go through the matches. TaToH against Nicov.
Let's turn me up. How do we do
Let's
that?
turn you up. You are number 3, and that should be a bit better now.
Okay. So what were you gonna ask?
I was going to ask you for a prediction TaToH against Nicov.
TaToH against Nicov. Oof. Well, didn't have TaToH Nicov played yet.
Yes, they played and TaToH won, I believe. Let me take a look. TaToH
Was it 3-0?
Liereyy. TaToH. No, they haven't played yet.
Oh, they
No, they haven't played yet.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
So no idea.
Yeah, I can't predict that, to be honest. They're so different. Very different styles.
Give me something.
Oof. Is it best of
9.
5-3 for TaToH, maybe.
5-3 for TaToH.
Yeah.
Okay. Viper against DauT.
5-1 for Viper.
Okay. MbL against TaToH.
Best of 9.
Best of 9.
5-3 for me, maybe.
Liereyy against Viper.
5-2 for Viper.
MbL against Viper. Best of 13.
When do we stop then? Going to 6? Math? Going to 7?
What do you
6,
think?
7? Help! I don't know. Best of 13, never heard of that. Is it like first to... It must be first to 7. Yes. So, 7-0 for Viper.
And your real answer?
No, that's my answer.
Why?
Because I don't want to be overconfident.
Okay. If it wasn't you, but someone who has exactly the same skills facing Viper, what would you predict?
Exact same skills.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be like 7-6.
No, the same skills as you.
Same skills as me.
Yeah, against the Viper.
7-4 for Viper.
Okay. That's how you trick someone into giving a real answer, by the way.
I got tricked.
Sweet. I feel really smart now. Okay. And this is the time where we open the questions, I would say. Lots of emotes come from. Yeah, I really like that one.
Oh boy.
Okay, what was like the question I was always asked, but I'm not allowed to answer because I'm a professional tournament host. What is your favorite caster combo after you and Liereyy?
Favorite caster combo? I think a combo. Well, I don't know who exactly, but a combo of a actual caster and a good player is a good combo.
So me and me.
Yeah.
No, like the ones we had.
No, like if you put Mem together with any top player, there will be a good combo.
Mhm.
Like Mem Jordan was good. Sorry. And like any of
Okay.
those. You
Okay.
know? Except for DauT, he's not a good caster.
Would you accept Jordan's place at Secret if he retires?
If I would accept it,
Mhm.
no.
Why?
I wouldn't join any other team until AM fell apart completely.
What does fell apart completely mean?
quitting.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if Liereyy moves away? Is that completely falling apart?
If Liereyy stops playing, then yeah, guess it will fall apart a little bit.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, not a lot of good questions here. More of like,
Are you answering questions here?
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I'm filtering questions, and there were a lot of bad ones.
Oh.
Only one series so far in the 3-2 TaToH vs Jordan. Why do you think others haven't been close?
I don't know. It feels like someone has a good day or someone doesn't. You know, like I feel like when Nico won 3-0 Fire, he just Fire hasn't really had a good tournament, right? So
Did you expect more of him?
a little bit. I must say, like I expect him to take some games in series, right? He has been losing 3-0 a lot. He won Jordan.
Yeah.
But other than that, he didn't win anyone in anything. Is it 3-0 everywhere?
Not really. He had 0-3, 1-3 against Fire, 0-3. He took one game of DauT, and the other three were 0-3s, yeah. One game of DauT, 3 against Jordan.
Yeah, I expected more. A little bit. Did you?
Not really. I saw him as a clear number 7.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Hard to say, right? I think that players have been playing solid against the people that are like, I don't know, but I did feel like DauT should have performed better, right? A little bit.
Against whom?
Let's see. Well, the games he did in general, I guess Viper. I felt like he should have done better against Viper, right?
That was the opening day, right? Where he lost 3-0. One game in 7 minutes.
Super short, yeah. I would expect more from him. Especially when he was talking that he was better prepared, right? He was playing all the qualifiers and practiced the maps, so for a little bit better at least. Now we can see the chat, by the way.
Yeah, but I just wanted to give you the chance to look at the. For me, there aren't any real surprises. Like the one potential surprise was you beating the Viper, but I had that in my possibilities. Like I would have given it like 20-30%, something like that.
Yeah.
And
the question is, how will he play in a potential final, right?
who? The Viper or DauT?
I think if I go to a final, I think there is a chance that I'm gonna go back to that old underperforming thing that I did in tourneys 1 year ago or something, because I think a final would make me a bit nervous.
Okay.
So that's what I'm scared of, right? So like getting completely crushed in a final, for example, after doing well in the whole group stage.
Okay.
That would be quite devastating for me, but that's what I'm fearing, right?
What are you doing to not make that happen?
I don't know. I just feel like there's so much pressure, and I don't know how to make that pressure go away. I guess that's about experience, right? If I experience a final once, then I might get a better experience later, right? So.
Okay. What do you think, like, NSC1, obviously you had your 5-0 loss against Liereyy. Do you think was that one of your struggles of your nerves, or is it that you constantly keep underperforming against Liereyy, and why is that?
I feel like when it matters a lot, that's where I underperform. But when it's about getting placements and stuff, then I can do good, because then I feel like I'm sharper. I don't know.
I really like the games.
Yeah.
Like at your day 2, for example. What series was that? That was you against the Viper. Yeah. Okay. I only remember day 2. Like, was it the Vikings games? No. Maybe I liked day 1 of you then. The Vikings games on Graveyards against Fire. I thought that was like super sharp, for example.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
That impressed me so much that I felt like this boy, he came here to go deep in the tournament.
Yeah, I felt like I feel good playing here. I don't know why. Like, it's weird. But I just give credit to other players too. They're playing really good. I think Viper and Liereyy are on top top shape, and TaToH's been playing good.
Yeah.
I struggled, even though it was a 3-1, right?
Mm.
Against TaToH, I struggled. He was playing on point, right? So except for game 1, maybe. Like I feel like I'm doing better drafts kinda than the others right now. I feel like I have a better pick system.
I think Nicov has really bad drafts.
For sure.
Jordan had okay drafts, but then weird picks for
Yeah.
the maps, I felt.
It's so surprising.
Fire
Nicov-
wasn't that great. I think the others are kind of on the same level.
Yeah.
But Nicov underperformed with drafts, yeah.
Nico surprised me going Hans on Arabia game 1 today. He knew I had Berbers, for example. But maybe he had planned a forward strategy. And he left me with Chinese as well. Chinese is great, you know. It's like King of Desert Arabia. You start with a sheep.
I know.
People really underestimate Chinese for some reason, because everyone overestimated Chinese or not overestimated Chinese, but picked Chinese in King of Desert
Yeah.
as tier 1 civ.
Yeah, obviously.
And I feel like they haven't been picked that much, have they?
Here, no, we barely had them. We had them a lot of banned quite often, because every time Eldorado is included, you want to ban them.
Yeah.
Coastal Mountain, we had a lot of bans. Arabia, we had a lot of bans.
True.
And yeah, he just gave you the. Did you maybe have Indians as well for rehydration, or why did you have Chinese left over?
I didn't have Indians. No one picked Indians today.
Okay.
I thought he would pick them, but he picked Spanish as last. I picked.
Okay. Yeah, that felt weird as well.
Yeah, it did, right? Really strange Spanish pick, but he used them a graveyard, which was even weirder, right? Because he had
Yeah, he thought he could just wall up and go Kongs.
yeah, but that doesn't work.
I
Not
don't
against
think so.
Inca, can lame like.
You kind of want to have your opponent to have an open map as well to use the mobility of the Kongs, right?
Yes.
Going into NSC2, how did you prepare? What were your thoughts before to perform well here?
That's an interesting question. Before I came here, I played the series against DauT, and that was kind of the only series of the maps I did. But it really helped. Actually, it gave me so much insight of what civs I should pick and what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
And just bringing that little best of 5 with DauT that I lost, kind of brought me into big preparations.
This one Wednesday evening.
Yeah, it was like
right?
super late, but I was really tired. He picked the maps. We didn't do any draft or anything.
Yeah, still you hated him for, but that actually is good for you because
yeah,
those were the maps you didn't want to play anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So I got to see some of the maps. I watched the recordings after,
Mm-hmm.
and I got some ideas for the maps actually. And yeah, that's good. And now that DauT is underperforming, that's just better for me. I don't have to meet him. So, well, if I met him, I'll probably beat him because he's not playing 100%. So.
I think he obviously he thought, okay, today he wouldn't win Liereyy, so he just needs to play the Viper, and like his motivation dropped a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Like he had nothing to lose, sort of.
Yeah,
Like
but I think like round 2 to 4 he was at 100%.
Yeah.
Like motivation wise.
Yeah, I think he got demoralized by Viper when he met him though.
No, I think that was more accepting. Okay, we'll lose and then just go into the rest. It didn't put him down for the other matches.
Yeah.
And well, then he had like 2 wins and only the 1 loss against TaToH, right? Was it that? Yeah, DauT lost 3-1 against TaToH.
3-0?
3-1.
3-1. Yeah, okay.
On day 3, but he won his other 2 important matches.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's good for you and Liereyy that Viper has not a free day?
I think having 3 days is a disadvantage, right? I think so.
That's the question.
Having break will make you less secure, I think. And my next games they are on Saturday.
Yes.
So I'm having
11
many days.
team. Yep.
Many days off now, and that can hurt.
Well, you have 2 days off.
2 days off. Trust me, I'm rusty then.
You can play Friday evening.
I can.
Some
Yeah.
some micro scenario.
Yeah, I can try some.
Some U keyboard Liereyy mouse against Jordan and DauT.
Well, that's a little bit of AoE at least.
Yeah, a little bit. And you always have the time. Fire, he spent like 3 or 4 nights in a row now here, training again till 4 a.m.
That didn't help.
All came early. Well, I think it helped him, but you can't catch up like the skill gap that was before that in like 3 evening sessions.
I don't think it helps. Practicing it like that. It's
I
just
think it
make you
helped
more
him.
exhausted.
I think it helped him, but
doubt it.
yeah.
I think that was a bad idea from him actually. He was thinking about it too much. I think Fire was a bit nervous actually.
Yeah, but that's his issue.
Yeah.
No matter what he
Exactly.
plays, he has like
he overthinks it. Right?
yeah, but like that's what he told me before, and
Yeah.
I think that's a problem he needs to address outside of NSC.
Yeah.
What do you think is the worst map in the map pool?
What?
What do you think is the worst map in the map pool? Which you like the least?
Sisa Hump.
Why?
Because it's so unpredictable where the resources are with berries and wood and on the hill, or if you get lucky, if everything has been together, everything's super spread,
Mm-hmm.
and it can just be terrible actually, and it's very messy. Not really clean at all. So, yeah, I don't feel like that's the best map.
Okay. Are there,
Anti-pools.
are there players here that counter each other style-wise?
Liereyy counters me.
Why?
Hard style to beat, I feel. Bit more aggressive than Viper is. Viper is very good strategical, economical, and map control wise.
Mm-hmm.
Liereyy is the aggression guy, the guy that goes 1 TC ballistic, gets into your base and tries to kill you when you put 2 TC up, for example. He punishes for that.
But if you know that, like, how are you trying to adjust against that?
Well, last time I just went skirmishers and +2 armor and stayed at home defending and tried to win the eco game. Playing counter aggression against Liereyy is hard too because he has very good macro.
Mm-hmm.
So gotta stay a little bit on the back foot against him for now at least. Viper is a bit more held back, and I don't know. It's tough to beat any of them, for sure.
Agreed. What are the differences between a very good player and a very best player? Like compared, let's just say me as like number 40 in the world compared to you, arguably like number 4 in the world.
Maybe it's about precision and decision and like mechanically. Also about keeping your calm in stressful situations and making good moves that can make a difference in a big micro situation. Like you're microing something and then you're like, okay, I have to move this guy over there because these guys are following this, and just try to keep your calm and focus on what you have to do. That's what people struggle with. If they see men at arms, they're like, shit, starting to wall their whole base instead of actually walling where it's actually the men at arms are going to. They're starting to wall where they're going to be at the last spot. So focusing on those things can make you a better player, I believe.
Interesting. Is it an option to play more forwards against Liereyy to maybe take the aggression to him?
No.
Why?
I'm not a forward player.
Would it make sense to become a forward player to beat Liereyy consistently?
Forward is never really a good strategy to pick in the tournament. It's super risky. High reward, of course, if it works, but too much risk to do in a tournament. Go wall and trust your civ is probably the best way.
Okay. What's going on in the living room? People are really shouting.
I think they're gonna play FIFA soon. I think.
Seems like it. I'm going for another beer here. Tries to see that. No.
Are you enjoying your time here?
Well, it is obviously like really rough for me, like all the sleep deprivation and all the organizational stuff, right? So it's like last time most of the enjoyment of NEC 1 came like after the fields, the first 3 days. I don't want to say like after everyone left, and then I could like breeze through the success and the nice time with you, right? Here it's still like, could you do that? Please set yourself up. Please don't spit on my couch again. Do you know that you're casting in an hour? Here, this is the schedule. Then someone is coming over. I don't have a room key. I don't have a Wi-Fi code. When are we going to Rocket Beans? Like, it's so much nursing here that it's like, and obviously like, once you all leave, it's like me editing videos for 3 hours, setting my alarm for all 2 hours to always upload YouTube videos. Like I'm always sleeping on this couch with an alarm every 3 hours to upload the next YouTube video, or like rendering and cutting everything. So it's kind of brutal. But yeah, I had a lot of laughs. Especially like casting was really nice for me, and I think Fun Day will be sick. I like Rocket Beans TV, and this time I think I spent also more enjoyable time because I didn't cast that much, right? NSC1 was more like, I think I casted like 60, maybe 70% of the series, either alone or as a co-caster. And this time it's more like 35% or something.
Yeah.
And that's way more enjoyable for me. Just sit at the couch and just watch a good game of Age of Empires casted by great casters, right?
But at the same time, you can see that hard work pays off. You're having big success with the stream, and how do you feel about your stream right now?
Well, this obviously isn't like my stream, right? It's
This
like
is your stream.
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
not like what it will stay.
No,
right?
but it's yours.
Yeah, it is like I
It's your
can tell you
channel.
like what can I say about NAC2, right? Because like my stream will be different on Tuesday than today.
Yeah.
Like I can't do random questions in front of 2.5k viewers on Tuesday, next
No,
Tuesday.
that is true.
But yeah, so do you want to know how I feel about NAC2 or about my AoE channel? Or my
About your
Twitch
channel.
channel? About my Twitch channel.
This week, how do you feel about it?
So what okay, so this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this week obviously it's a nice ego boost obviously for
boost.
Sunday. It's really nice that all the hard work paid off, and I think the chat is so much cleaner than I thought.
What do you think of your chat's behavior?
Way better than NSC1, but that's mainly because of Pia, right?
Yeah.
Like before NSC1 I had like 20 bans all time on my channel,
True.
and after day one I had 150 bans or
Yeah.
something. So they were really
Just don't bring any girls in here. And,
yeah. Like we only had like 15 people Debson banned,
Yeah.
so that was fine, and only like 50 timeouts.
Because internet people likes to talk shit about girls for some reason. Huh?
Yeah, like especially like they like to talk shit and then about girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it adds each other up.
No offense to you guys, but some of you do. Not all, of
girls,
course.
swear girls.
There are definitely nice people out there as well. People that are defending, but there are some idiots too. Sorry.
Where are we trying to go with this?
Nowhere. Just being protective.
Protective of what? By starting the chat.
Women.
Okay. The thing is, like, if you want to protect women, it makes more sense to reinforce good behavior than to insult bad behavior. At least that's my approach.
Yeah. True.
So let's
I'm
say
promoting good behavior too. I'm saying.
by insulting dumb people, wouldn't you think like
Yeah, but I'm saying there are some nice like good job guys that are nice and
stop there?
okay. I'll stop.
I think that makes so much sense in my opinion. But
Okay. We stop. So tell me rest.
did you check your follower numbers? Did you increase at all in the last week?
Mine.
Yeah.
I did not check.
Okay.
But I did a little stream in the hotel.
Oh yeah, we
Did a
saw
little
that. We
Q&A.
saw that.
Yeah.
I tier 3 subbed.
Thank you. Yes, true. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you begged for it.
He's super nice. Gave me a tier 3 sub.
I came to Memb on Sunday and said, Memb, if we get 9k, I will tier 3 sub to your channel. And then MbL came over. Players never get enough recognition.
I did not say.
Why did I'm the real
That was
star
a-
playing here tonight. Why don't I not get the tier 3 sub, but the caster who could be completely exchanged? But what I'm delivering can't be delivered by anyone else. And then I said, oh, please stop talking. I will give you the tier 3 sub as well. True story.
Did you say my name?
Yes.
What's your name?
You were the greatest caster on Sunday evening, breaking all the records.
It's truth. It's truth. Well, but that has a lot of factors that can make it happen.
Yeah. You wanted to grab a microphone or?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Take my place.
No, I want to be here with you and with MBL. How did you feel to join me here, MBL?
You smell like beer.
No, come on, don't drink. Come on,
A hug? A hug?
yeah, in front of the people, they see that we are not enemies anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Real life.
You have to
Okay.
check MBL
Okay.
and Mem. Don't confuse again. MembL.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
What I said to you when you just finished your game today.
You said good job.
Why? Because you have been a great performance during all the game. All the losing versus who? Versus Liereyy only.
Yeah.
You have beat Viper, man. You
Yeah.
only have to to get the
Looking
That's
good,
something-
looking
yeah.
good.
something against Liereyy that because he's from AM, from your same team.
Yeah, he's a good player. He counters my style. It's just all about styles.
You have to change something there. Sit down, sit down.
Yeah, I'll try to change it.
About what you were telling. Well, and it's not for being humble. Sunday, a lot of factors. The Viper versus Liereyy. I don't know. This,
Viper was MbL.
yeah, was Piper MbL. Sorry, yeah. And MbL winning, it makes that people get also hyped to see because even if a lot of people love Piper, they don't see so much, so many times.
I think there were
Piper
like
losing,
6,000 people that haven't watched Age of Empires in years there.
probably.
So,
So
or
it helps
a
a
long time. So I think a lot of people there didn't even know who MbL and Viper were before.
Why they say mem that? I'm not mem that, man. I'm Joe, man. I'm Joe. But why you put me asleep with Liereyy all the days, man?
I said you can choose the room on your own.
What the fuck?
By the way,
You tell
Eddie
me
is
that?
coming.
You tell
Eddie
me
is
that?
coming tomorrow. You want him in your room
Oh
or
wow,
should you?
Liereyy and Eddie in my room. Okay, now I'm not daddy. I'm granddaddy.
Who
I
won
got-
between
Liereyy, bring someone younger, please, to my room.
who won Real Madrid and Ajax? Who won?
Real Madrid, of course. But for that, I'm happy.
2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I just came because I hear my name.
Yeah.
Congratulations, MbL. Keep going.
Yeah.
First round,
Yeah.
okay?
You too. You too.
You too.
Keep going.
Those two were not actors, but real people.
Well, what can I say? I got a bit surprised. I had to give him a hug. I mean, well, Membi's a good guy, yeah.
Do you think? Like
It's a question. Do you think Membi's a good guy? How do you
Yes.
think of Membi
yes.
in real life compared to his stream? Whoa, hard one.
Like the thing is, I know him a lot without his stream as well, right? Because we are a lot in contact.
Right.
Like behind tournaments, organizing stuff. I had a lot of talks prior to KOTD and NAC.
Just
with
to make
him.
sure, I didn't say Mem was a bad guy in stream and a good guy in real life.
No.
I'm saying he's
Yeah.
how is his energy level in real life compared to his stream? Is he the same guy? Is he different? How do you think he is?
I think NAC he isn't going as crazy because he kind of thinks he's doing it for another channel. So like he
Mhm.
wouldn't like on his stream he would like rip off his shirt, for example, if something crazy is happening. That's something he wouldn't do here.
Yeah.
I think he's like capped in some level, which kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not only his responsibility he's working with. And I kind of expected him to be pretty much as he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, like, you were surprising me way more when we met you. I know NAC won, day one. Shine took me at the side and was like, Nili, is it okay if I like MbL? Because MbL was suddenly nice. And we didn't know. We didn't know. We only knew you from the stream.
Yeah. Mm.
Who's the person that you met in real life that's surprised you the most?
Why would you say that?
No, you didn't. You said, "Is it okay if I like MbL?" Yeah, but
The-
like you were
It's o-
shocked. You were shocked about
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
We're fine. Play FIFA after.
The
Yeah.
two of us. Is Mem gone? Then we challenge the young kid.
But do you play
Okay.
FIFA?
Well, better than you apparently. If
No,
you
yeah.
lost to Mem and Shine 4-0.
We had red cards because Liereyy.
Blame game. Oh, that's good that we say that on stream, Shine.
Oh, I'm gonna go shisha. Oh, nice. Perfect. What you were asking? Something with stream. Surprising.
Was the most surprising for you to meet if you knew them online compared to meeting them live?
Well, it's obviously nice to meet Nicov.
Not nice to meet him. Who was like
Surprising
most
because he
different.
talks
Yeah,
more
yeah.
in real life.
He talks more in real life.
Yeah, you can imagine how little he talks on TeamSpeak.
Okay.
He's muted most of the time, but he's a cool guy. I like him. Also, I don't know, not really like people are kind of themselves on stream. I'm myself on stream too. It's just that I have less thing to rage about when I'm here. Like in real life, I have less thing to rage about. When I'm in game, I rage. Like yesterday when I made outposts against TaToH, I was angry. because every time I went into his base, there were Yasama towers everywhere, and he was cornered and wouldn't resign. But I know it was stupid. So I raged, and that's how I showed it. I couldn't really say, fuck this, I'm so mad, and blah blah blah. So I did it in another way to express my feelings.
Okay.
And I apologize for that, and we're fine. We're good. Me and TaToH.
I'm
are good.
fine.
Me and
What
TaToH.
happened to make it official? Like, did you hug?
No, I
Did you-
said sorry in the interview, and I made a Twitter post and I said I'm sorry.
Okay. And do you think
And I
that is
tagged-
enough? Maybe
He said it's fine, and
maybe buying him chocolate or something could be flowers.
yeah, maybe I have to do that as well.
Maybe a nice
Maybe
card.
I'll
Tomorrow is
sub on
Valentine's
his
Day.
I'll definitely sub on his channel
Okay.
when I come
Tier 1, 2, or 3?
home. Tier 1, because I'm saving. I'm a student. I'm not a math teacher.
Although you just won the lottery.
I did win $250 in the lottery today.
It was 250 euros before.
Euros. Yes.
Whoa! Trying to scam the people here.
No, stop it. It doesn't matter much.
It doesn't matter if dollar or euro?
It does, but yeah. I was.
Then I will pay you in dollar.
What?
Then I will pay you in dollar.
No. Wait, what? You paying in euros otherwise?
No, it was dollar all the time.
Yeah. God damn it. Ah.
Is DauT exactly the same off stream, or is he acting pretty much the same? He isn't screaming as much, but same sarcastical beast.
Yeah, DauT is DauT. He's special, but funny.
That's a nice thing to say. Yeah.
I
What
struggle with words sometimes, and it can seem offensive, but I don't mean to be offensive. If I
Yes.
call you weird, I don't mean to be offensive.
Yeah, but out of nowhere, right? We were sitting at the shisha place, and he was like, "Nili, what I wanted to tell you, by the way, you are weird."
No, it wasn't like that.
And then it was like, "Oh, sorry, I was out of words, so I'm sorry if I offended you."
I didn't mean it like that, but you said something weird, and then I was like, Nili, you're weird, you know, like, you're a bit weird. But it wasn't meant to be like, but you know you said something weird. It was something.
What did I say?
I can't remember.
So you insulted me
I
without even
didn't insult-
remembering what I said.
It wasn't really that big of an insult.
And
you
now
took
you are telling me what I feel?
You said you took it as a compliment.
Yeah, to like overshadow my
Overshadow
broken
it.
feelings.
Right. Right. You seemed pretty heartbroken when I said it.
Yeah, like I didn't want to show it.
Hmm.
But did you see me sleeping tonight over the story?
No. Let me ask you
Really,
some
right?
questions.
Oh, I like that.
How old are you?
Should we change seats?
No, how old are you?
Okay. What do you guess?
I don't remember, I guess 31.
Close enough. 30.
Okay. When is the last time you had a steak?
I think 2006. Maybe 2005.
Are you happy being a vegetarian?
Yes. I like
How often do you work out a week?
I'd say 3 times a week.
At a gym or outside in running?
Inside.
Inside the
Yeah.
gym.
My yoga mat, some pull-ups, and some bicep stuff.
What do you do in your daily life to save the environment?
Oh, very good question. Being
Yeah.
a vegetarian
Yeah.
helps. I'm actually trying, like, since we broke the NAC2 cost goal, I will do CO2 compensation for all the flights. You know what that is? It's
No.
basically, obviously, like, flights are
Oh,
creating a
no.
lot of CO2, like cars, like ships and such, and you can, like, give money to a site that are trying to compensate for the same amount of CO2 that you're taking kind of out of, not really taking out of the environment. I'm just trying to simplify it, right? And trying to make it a CO2 neutral trip for everyone.
Yeah.
And so some of the spent over money for NSC2 will go into that.
All right. Nice. So, do you save electricity?
But that's
at
actually
home
not
as well?
saving. That's actually not saving. That's only
Helping.
being neutral,
Helping.
right? That's a big difference as well.
What do you do at home then? Turn off the lights? Do you
I
Use less
green
water?
energy. I think I'm not using less energy, less water. Like,
do you still have the light on for the interview?
yeah,
That's taking electricity.
yeah. I should turn that off.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should.
Yeah, it's mainly for now. Yeah,
But you think about the environment.
I would say so.
Yeah.
But that's a big difference. Like a lot of people will say like, yeah, I like to save the environment and yeah, I like to do something, but actually doing something is something extremely different, right? For example, myself is like, I'm like let all refugees in, no border, no nation. But did I ever go and actually pack some care packages for refugees? No.
No.
So like, am I really supporting free immigration?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just letting it be, but is that enough? How about that? We're getting into
Okay.
weird situations. I
Okay.
think like I'm not actually improving the environment,
Yeah.
but for a Westerner in my life standard, I'm
So if
less
everyone
bad than the
everyone
average.
did the same thing as you, it would make a difference.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Are you single?
Is there an offer?
No. It's about you. This question
Then
is about
yes.
you. Okay, you are.
Yes.
Are you dating someone?
What is dating?
Tinder.
Yes.
When is the last time you saw her?
Now we're assuming her gender.
Him or her?
Okay. It's 2019, man. Um, like a week before NAC. or
Right.
two
Do you have
week- 2
plans to
weeks.
see her after?
Yes.
Nice. Good. Did you ever have a girlfriend?
Yes.
How many?
At the same time,
No.
one.
One girlfriend.
You will meet her at Saturday, potentially. Like, yeah,
Who are you looking for mostly to meet
on Saturday.
on Saturday?
Oh, that's interesting. I honestly don't know. Like, I don't want to say it, but the most important people are already here, kind of, right?
Whoa. Oh.
That's something I should have not have said, right? Ay, 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 ay. Oh God, just lost 100 subs.
That was not nice.
My father will be there, yeah, but that's not the person I'm looking forward to most, meeting most. I can't really say, like, it's so many nice people, I can't even decide.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That's a
Yeah,
good
but
one.
that's weird, that's not it.
No.
But yeah,
Okay.
that's what most people
Are
say.
you bringing your laptop to the meetup this time?
No. Thanks for reminding me of
Okay,
that.
okay. Okay, let's talk about AFC. What is are you aiming to become a top 10 player in the world?
I think top 10 is unrealistic, but top 20 is reachable.
So
yeah.
you're trying to improve.
Yes.
Are you taking lessons from Hera?
Yes.
Why?
I think I can improve with him, and it's kind of like forcing me to do real practice.
Why not just watch recorded games and play more?
I am planning to do that as well. The thing is, like, I'm casting so much that I have rarely time to play myself, right? It's more like 40 hours of casting per week and like 10 hours of playing per week.
Mhm.
Like most of the time I only play Mondays and the rest is casting. And I kind of want to switch that around.
Do you think buying a Razer mouse and changing a bit on your keyboard and actually have focus on what DPI you use would help your gameplay?
Mouse, like not of my knowledge. Changing my hotkeys, absolutely. Like I have really bad hotkeys.
So why don't you do it? Lazy?
Laziness, yeah. It's bad, and I know it. It's just like I need to like have the last, like if AM is offering me a seat, like Liereyy leaves, and we don't want to break AM. Nili, if you become 2.5k in 2 months, go try hard. Then I probably start with changing my hotkeys.
Right. The dream is to join AM,
No,
but you
but
want
a scenario.
Who do you think is the most rude player of AM?
The most rude player of AM.
Maybe you don't have to answer.
Oh, that's easy letting me off. Well, it can't be Nicov. I think it is Liereyy.
Liereyy.
Yes.
Liereyy rude.
Yes.
How would you arrange players in team games in AM from 1 to 5
Skill-wise,
skill wise?
it's tricky because I feel like I haven't seen a lot of heart at the moment, right? It depends a bit on the map. And it's also weird because I mainly see you at ECL, where you kind of have defined roles. right? And you can't really compare the skills, and that's like what most people are getting so confused, right? For example, I think the Max is overrated in team games because he has always the star role that is getting slung and always ends up with the highest score. And I think like he's getting pushed into a role that for example, TaToH could fulfill in the same level if he came over there for Finland, in my opinion. So, but I still will give you a rating. Then I will say Liereyy, Nicov, Hard Hera.
Okay. Yeah, that's your opinion. Many people have different, right? And
Makes
no
sense.
one's there to blame. So that's good answer. Let's continue your prediction for ECL top 1 and 2 only.
Secret 1,
Don't say us.
SY2.
Okay. Good. I think so too. I think
If I would have said us, Heresy doesn't have a chance.
yeah, don't say us.
You said don't say us.
Yeah, don't say us. Us, yeah, you. You know. Okay. More questions. You want more questions?
Yes, I'm enjoying this.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Are you sad that T90 couldn't come here?
Yes.
Would you like to have Dave here?
Yes.
If NAC3 would happen, would you
Next
potentially...
question.
If-
It doesn't make sense.
If NAC3 happened, if
Mm.
it happened, it doesn't have to happen, would you
Mhm.
invite Dave as a caster?
Yes. NT90 again.
And T90 again? Damn. How would your invitation of players would be? Would it be 6 qualifiers and 2 players invited?
Like it's so mean because I'm always shutting down all players in the chat. If I did it, it would be probably 4 invited and 4 weekend qualifiers.
4 invited, 4. Okay. Would I be invited?
Shit!
Would I be invited? It's fine. You will find it.
DauT broke my Rubik's Cube.
You'll find it.
Are you kidding me?
You'll find it. You can buy a new Rubik's Cube. Or did you get it from your girlfriend?
If I said yes,
Then that's sad.
for her,
For you.
for DauT.
For DauT.
That's just DauT things. Like he's coming here to cast, and what is he doing? Not cast, but break my Rubik's
He
Cube.
drinks beer, he spills, he...
And now, like, how do I find out if what side?
Yeah, what color it is, yeah. That's... Maybe you have to
Shit.
I think you'll find it once we leave. Once we travel back.
Well, finally, I have a reason to not solve it.
Are you scared of flying?
No.
Are you scared of driving fast in a car?
You should know.
Yeah. What is your biggest fear?
Probably heights. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. I hate heights as well. But
That-
you don't.
that's a good
you
one.
You're not scared of flying.
No, not at all.
And when you see the plane go far
Yeah,
up,
that's
you're not
totally
scared.
fine. Yeah.
Not scared of falling down,
No.
crashing,
No.
everyone dying.
Okay, now if
You
you ask the
burning.
fourth question, I'm really getting scared.
Okay.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh
And
God.
it makes all the weird sounds.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
shaking.
So
No.
heights warfare. Worst fear when it comes to your stream.
Oh. DDoSing. Like DDoS next Sunday.
Not getting banned. Not having
No, banned. I can easily restore that.
Not having someone say a racist joke on stream and you get banned.
No, like if someone is saying it, like I always get my account back. Like the account is big enough. You remember?
So you're not scared of getting.
Spring streamed porn and got it back in 3 days, and my channel is like 20 times as big.
Yeah, it's
Like Twitch
if it's
doesn't want
accident-
me to be banned.
if that's accidental, it should be fine. No one would
Yeah.
get you banned on purpose.
Yes.
So that you shouldn't be scared of that.
Yeah.
Do you think you ever become worse than a 2K in Age of Empires? The next 5 years.
There's rating inflation, so it's basically impossible.
Yeah. Do you think if you took a break for 5 years that you still would be 2K in AoE?
It's obviously another game then, right? I would be worse, but
You would get into it really fast, huh? You think? You will remember it's muscle memory, right?
I've seen Jordan start, right? That felt really like
But
I had pain. It was painful for me to watch the first month of
that's
Jordan stream,
individual.
and he was like 1.5 years away, not 5 years, and he looked.
But
Oi, oi, oi.
it took him pretty fast to get over 2K.
Yeah,
And he was kind of over 2K.
yeah, but he like he's like. Oh, I found the missing thingy.
Oh, nice.
And it was what color do you guess?
White.
I will show the stream.
Blue is my favorite color.
Oh, I should have guessed that.
Oh, what is your favorite color?
What do you guess?
Red.
Correct. Why did you guess red?
Because you always play red in AoE.
Sick. You are genius sometimes.
Right? But don't you think it's nice that I know that?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think is the favorite color of Rubenstock?
Grey.
No.
It's not a color. Grey is not a color.
Exactly. But I didn't want to go for that. Tricky. Okay. HC only picks grey to annoy people.
I know. And in ECL we said you're not allowed to pick grey. It's us.
You're 1357?
Yes, we took teal and grey.
Yeah. Teal away as well. Yeah.
That's why you saw Max play as purple, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was ugly. Yeah.
Just making them uncomfortable. Trying. But then they
Yeah.
sing, so that makes us uncomfortable.
Mm.
What do you think of singing? Do you want it removed from the game?
I think we didn't find the best compromise yet. I think a compromise is better than removing it. I think it should be a viable option in the game. At the moment, we won't find a solution, so it's way better to have probably sling 80% or 20% tax allowed from imp. Is what I would suggest at the moment.
Yeah. So remove fuel sing. Remove fuel sing.
And castle sling.
I can see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's like what we did for let your teammate die. Right.
I got offered $2,000 to shave my head, and I said no,
You?
Yeah.
Why?
because I don't wanna.
Didn't want to upset your girlfriend?
Don't go there.
Okay.
Why you do this?
Why would you refuse $2,000 for?
Because I don't wanna go bald again. It was not nice. I didn't like it.
And $2,000 wasn't
I was inside my room for 1 month until my hair grew back.
that bad.
Yeah, I did like it. I only wear a hat when I went
Sick.
outside. No way I
Okay.
show my hair, and I didn't go out. Like no way I went to the clubs or anything.
Sick. I would wear dignity.
No, I hated it. I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, no, not gonna work.
Sick. Okay.
Don't
I
want.
think I would have grown a weird big beard and would have bulked heavily.
Yeah, but
Like
I
jump
can't.
to
I can't
jump-
grow a
jump.
beard. I can't grow a beard.
Huh? I think I would have like put on some fake tattoos and just would have gone like the boss on the street and just like
With a baby face.
go. Yeah, that's tough for you, but just give the guy a shoulder and then he turns around and sees the bald guy and you're like, What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I can't do that.
You should have tried. You didn't try.
No, it doesn't work.
You just like if you're only in your room, like the badass bald guy you wear,
Yeah.
then it's kind of tricky to be.
I can't choose the way I would look. You know. Well, I can somewhat. If I work out, I can be muscular and stuff. But
Yeah.
my the age doesn't change. You know, sort of.
Is becoming a driving instructor your dream job?
No.
Why are you trying to aim for it then?
Because my dream job is to become go to police academy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in shape for that right now, and I
Do you want to do weird sounds there? Do you want to do weird sounds?
no, not like the movie.
Oh, Police Academy is different than the movie?
Yes. But no, I'm not in shape for it, and I never found the motivation to actually do that. And I'm also having sometimes I'm having issues with myself when it comes to what do you call it?
Mental illness?
No, just no, I don't have mental illness. Just some what do you call it? God damn it!
Self-esteem?
Self-esteem. Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Well, I could play a good song.
I don't have the best self-esteem in the world. So
Do you
I'm
know
not
that
going
you
for-
can learn self-esteem?
Yes,
But
I think there
what?
there are ways, but I'm definitely just going for. Well, the second choice was going for driving teacher, and I like driving and I like teaching. So
Why are you not trying to work on your self-esteem?
I can.
But why aren't you?
I will do that when I study.
Why
So
aren't you
basically
studying?
I'm
Why
gonna
aren't you
study-
studying today?
Motivation.
That's-
Time.
No. I don't like that, my friend.
No, but just
Oh, then honestly, then
I'm at NAC now.
police
It's like,
academy isn't your dream job if you don't find the motivation to work on something in your life.
maybe not, but it is.
Then it's just like
It's the
an
only job.
option for you.
Hmm.
What motivates you the most in your life?
Well, the most perfect thing would be to be able from doing what I really like, to live from it.
Mm-hmm.
But
So building outposts for a living.
thanks. I don't know where that came from, but I don't know. Playing the game I like would be nice, but definitely difficult, and you never know with how long future there is in Age of Empires. That's why going for something secure is better. I would say studying is the most secure way to go, and that's why I'm going to do that.
And you think the two attributes you need to be a good, quote unquote, police officer are self-esteem and physical fitness.
Physical fitness, self-esteem, and especially knowing people, knowing how to talk to people, knowing how to deal with certain situations and keeping calm. And that's something I should work with, and that's something I'm not ready for.
To work on those?
Definitely, I should.
Okay, but are you ready to work on
No.
those?
Not yet. Maybe, but I'm not. Well, I think these kind of experiences are something that comes with things in life. Self-esteem can come with working out, hanging with friends, doing stuff in real life, and that kind of builds you up somewhat. And knowing people, knowing things is getting, for example, a lot of friends, getting to know different people. And I think when you are like that, it kind of builds up everything. When you sit in your room and you play Age of Empires, you're not meeting the people, you're not building yourself up, and you're not building your self-esteem high enough. And that's why I'm not ready to go for it.
When was the last time you intentionally tried to become better as a character?
That's probably when I intentionally. I'm not sure, but that when I was in school, for example, hanging around people,
So 6 years ago.
probably being in the army, that was probably the biggest one. And I think when I was in the army, I met a lot of people. I was a lot of friends. It was less playing. It was basically building myself up. But I still went back to playing again, and yeah, that's how that went. And that when you build that up and you go back to playing again, it goes down again. It's something that if you can like social skills, it doesn't stay if you don't maintain it, I would say.
Is that so?
If you lock yourself in from other people for a long time, it will be harder to go back and talk to people again.
Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
How often do you interact with them? Or are they living? You're living with your parents, right?
Yes. At the moment.
Are they living in the same house, your
No.
siblings?
No.
Okay.
They moved out. They're older.
Okay. How often do you interact with your parents?
When I have dinner and when I go upstairs and talk to them.
Is it enjoyable for you?
I don't know. Why?
That's kind of interesting, don't you think so? Like
No.
I knew before I moved out, like I didn't really want to eat dinner with my parents, and now
Okay.
I meet my father like let's say 5 times a year, and that's more enjoyable for me.
All right.
Is it too private for? Yeah, you have to say stop if it's too private for
Maybe
you.
we should change topic now. I think we've been talking about it too long. I don't know how we got into this.
Do you want the topic change?
Maybe.
Maybe or yes?
Yes.
Or maybe?
Have you smoked cigarettes in your life?
No. Like I inhaled one by accident because I thought it was something else.
Okay. Do you smoke shisha?
Yes.
How often do you go downstairs in the bar that you have below you to go smoke
Between
shisha?
NSC 1 and 2 I was there twice, I believe.
Twice.
Yes.
And you don't go other than NAC?
No.
Do you think DauT has an influence on how much shisha you smoke?
No, not at all.
Do you think that people you hang with have an influence on that?
No. It's more like the location.
Okay, so you go there by your own choice, but if we weren't there, you wouldn't have gone.
As I said, between NSC 1 and NSC
Between.
2 I'd
Oh,
went there
between.
twice.
Okay, between. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alone.
No, with
With a
company.
girl?
Yes.
So that's what you said. Let's go downstairs and smoke some shisha, and then we go up to our apartment again.
Oh, I've been up here and going down and going up again.
Yeah. Nice. Smooth.
That's how I roll.
Do you pay for it?
For
shisha.
the shisha.
For her as well.
I'm a fan of splitting bills.
You're a fan of splitting. You don't pay
Yes.
for your girl.
I don't pay for my girl
Why not?
because that's how my gender roles are defined. Like I don't have it. Don't think like it's a problem to invite her, but it's not like typical for me. Like she's a girl, I'm the boy, I should pay. That's actually like very counter to what I think is right.
I respect that. Do you like to go to the movies?
I don't like most movies, but I like cinema if I think there's a good movie. Yeah,
No.
but I'm not
Have-
really into those action movies, and yeah, I rarely know when a movie is good. So I most of the time just wait for good references, and then I will see them.
Have
Yeah.
you gone to a movie alone?
Never, which is weird, right?
Not really.
I
Because it's
think
kind of lonely.
is it? But you're not talking with anyone for 2 hours, anyways. I think
But still, but when you come outside of the movie, it's nice to have someone to talk to about the movie.
true.
That's what I think at least.
But I still feel like it is undervalued to go to the cinema alone. Like I only started going to eat in restaurants like 2 years ago alone, which I never did before. Nicov,
Hi.
do you have any questions? Anything to add? Do you have any special questions to either MbL or me?
I'm glad to see you enjoy knowing me in real life. Maybe.
That's good.
Yeah. And also you, of course.
Thanks. He just said, "Oh, MbL, it's so nice to finally meet you, and it's nice with you." And then he was looking at me and, "Oh yeah, and you, Nili."
Because he was saying, answering the question earlier. So
It's okay. It's okay.
Do you want to talk? Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fine.
You can take over the
I'm
interview.
asking for the gear.
Bye bye, guys, and thank you, Nili. It was a
Thank you.
great interview.
Yeah, I will send you the psychotric bill later.
Alright.
We will deduct it from the price pool.
$1,500.
Something like that. Do you think you won't make it further? Talk. Come,
He's a gear.
Nicov.
No,
Nicov. We will talk about your childhood.
Oh shit. Okay, alright.
What's up?
I have some questions prepared for you.
Oh. I'm nervous now.
You're nervous? Okay. Let me see, what do I have? DauT, TaToH, Liereyy, Nicov. Look at that, guys. I prepared some questions. Nicov, you should see that. So, question number 1.
Yeah.
What's the capital of Honduras?
Hmm?
What's the capital of Honduras? You should know that.
I know. Like, it's in my tongue. I don't remember.
Okay,
Effort.
that's not actually the question.
Yeah, I think you were tricking me.
Okay.
That was so awkward. I hope there is no more
Okay.
Honduras there.
What's the most useless talent that you have?
Remembering useless stuff.
Okay. Give me a fun, useless fact.
Things I don't need to know.
Yeah,
Or
give
remember.
me one good fact that could entertain me.
Oh. Mm. I think we're not used to this. Sorry. I don't know. I'm kinda shy usually, but I got along here with MbL and Liereyy. Got kinda more talkative in general with them usually, and also with TaToH and with you not much because you usually pay attention to the stream during the day,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not there.
Okay.
Doesn't answer your question, but I don't know what to answer.
Yeah. How much did you travel in your life? Like, how many countries did you visit, or like, have you
This
been
the
outside?
No, this is the second flight.
So
second trip.
Argentina, USA,
Yeah.
and Germany now.
Yeah. With
Interesting.
layover in London, I don't know if it counts.
Yeah,
It's
we
about
can't
3
count, we
hours,
can't count that. Okay.
Okay.
How is Germany compared to Argentina? Not the weather.
Okay. I like to something that feels very different is the fact that you can go out at night anytime. And you don't feel fear.
In
It's
Argentina,
something
that's
you might
different?
not understand. Most of people that live in Europe, but
Yeah.
it's very different regarding of that.
Okay. What city are you living in, or
Buenos Aires, the
Buenos Aires
capital
directly?
city,
Yeah, yeah.
main town.
And that's so criminal there.
Hmm?
Like, there are so many criminals.
Depends on the zone. Usually when I leave, there are pickpocket, say pickpocket. Yeah, you might be aiming with a gun. Something it's very likely. I mean, never happened to me, but it happens to many friends and relatives. So it's tricky. It's complicated. Depends on the zone. Like I say, there are safer zones in safer
Yeah.
neighborhood in the Buenos Aires.
Rumors have it that you consider moving to Italy.
That was one of the reasons actually. It was especially when I came back from the US that it's also like US also has some criminal problems in some places. It was amazing me like, the fact that I could go out in Boston at night like 2 or 3 a.m. and it was all chill, even with the cell phone in my hand. That's something I never do in Argentina. Just
Okay.
to be careful.
When do you plan to move to Italy?
And after this cup, I'm flying to US for
Yeah.
1.5 months to see my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Then April 1st, I fly to Rome and start over there.
Oh.
I'm gonna take my computer so people will not miss me.
Okay.
Not for some months. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing after August. It's hard to
Okay.
decide.
What are you doing there?
When I arrived, I had to start studying the language. I know some
Yeah.
basic Italian, but I have to master it, let's say,
Yeah.
to work and study better. And then that's until August, more or less. Then I'm gonna start studying something else. I was studying veterinary in Argentina, then I
Mhm.
decided to quit in when was it? August
Mhm.
last year. That's
Yeah.
another reason that I decided to quit to
Yeah.
leave the country.
Yeah.
Study something else.
Have you?
And also
Do you have,
work.
do you have any idea in what field do you want to go?
Not yet, really. I have some options. Like I like a lot. What's the name in English? Pharmacy
Mm-hmm.
and biochemistry.
Yeah.
The fact is that I studied veterinary for many years and I'm kinda burned out in my brain now studying heavy, long degrees, careers.
Yeah.
So I still don't know. That's one option. Then I would like it also study language and what's the name in English? Translator.
Yeah. Translate.
Document and yeah stuff.
Translate document.
Because
yeah.
I'm kinda good at learning language in general. Except the German. I don't know any German. I don't know when I go to the street I feel so lost.
Yeah.
When it's such a different language.
Yeah. It's super tough to learn as well.
I'm gonna learn German one time. Now Italian, then Portuguese, and then German probably. When I have time.
Okay. Interesting. Would you become a driving instructor? Would you become a driving instructor? Do you have a driver's license?
No.
Oh,
I
that
never
makes it.
cared about
that makes it
driving in
difficult.
Argentina, so I never.
Okay.
I will get one in Italy. I start doing there.
Okay. Okay. What are you most looking forward to Italy? In Italy?
Something like refreshing, changing my life. Say, been 26 years in Argentina, and I don't know how to explain. Just want to start over there in Europe for many reasons. Because first, I want to study something else there, because in university in Argentina are more years usually, most of the careers. So it takes a lot of time, 26, almost 27 in a couple of weeks, actually less. So I want to, like, a degree in Italy is 3 years, and then the postgrad, say. So I want to study something there. That's one reason. Second, I should say I want to know Europe in general. Try luck. And third one, my girlfriend lives in US, and trips between US and Europe are much cheaper than from Argentina to US and vice versa.
But isn't it shorter, the flight?
Yeah, it's like 8 hours from here actually. From Argentina it was
Actually,
11 hours.
Boston
Yeah,
or East Coast? Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's shorter, but it's more than 8 hours of travel
Yeah,
from Rome to
more or
Boston.
less.
Or
Yeah.
is there a direct flight?
Yeah.
Rome,
No,
Boston?
no.
That could be one.
There is a flight from New Jersey to Rome. It was $150.
What?
It was amazing. It was Norwegian Islands, the low cost. So yeah, they got that trip, and I'm gonna take it to go back to Rome.
Okay.
It's a lot of money with that one. Another reason is, of course, if I keep playing Age of Empires this year, next one, I can go to more LAN events in general, meet up and stuff.
Yeah.
From Italy is easy. You can take a train or take a low cost, and you get there. Here, or, I mean, Germany, in Spain, or UK. So yeah, I have the chance. For Argentina, it's way too expensive. It's like $900, $1K, more or less.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, it's too much in this sense.
Yeah, we're open for questions in the chat as well. Let me see if I have one more. What's the app on your phone you used last?
Hmm?
What's the app, like the programs you have on your phone? What's
Yeah.
the last one you used?
Now,
Yes.
I was playing chess in the in the
Chess. How good are you in chess?
No, I'm
Hmm?
I'm like
You-
130.
100.
I mean 1300. sorry.
1300.
Yeah,
okay,
I know
okay.
that bad.
Yeah, 130 is low.
It's also bad, but
That's like
yeah, my best friend,
really
my
tough.
best Argentinian friend Felix is grandmaster, and
Ah, yeah,
when he
yeah,
watches me,
yeah.
he roasts me every time.
Yeah,
How can you do that?
makes sense. Yeah.
Also teach me sometimes when he
Yeah.
doesn't want to
A
throw
lot
me.
of people, like we had the Escape TV event, you know.
Yeah, I
with,
saw.
and we also played chess there, and a lot of people spammed like, yeah, let Felix
Yeah.
cast that.
Yeah, it's fun because when he plays anyone here, he can defeat anyone in 10 seconds. Moving nothing.
I
it's
can
such
wait
a-
longer than 10
he never
seconds,
sees
so he
a-
won't beat me in 10 seconds.
He never sees amazing me how much dedication that game needs.
Next interview partner? No, it's MbL again.
Oh, thank you.
Given the room key over.
I'll go
Most
later.
likely. It depends. Nicov is in great interview. Guess might
Oh.
take some time. See you.
Bye.
Okay. What do you want to improve most about your gameplay?
Imperial.
Imperial.
It's kinda obvious at this point in this tournament. I have
Yes.
played so many games.
What do you think is your weakness there?
I have so many builds idle every time. I
Yeah.
can't deal with that for some reason. I don't know if I should change the hotkey or if I should change the mouse.
What
or
is your
just-
hotkey for idle?
No, not for the idle build, just in general. The idle build is press the wheel. Just like click the wheel.
Okay.
It's good, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of builds idle because I set the other point with all my TCs somewhere and then forget to change it, and they all queue and go to the same place. They get all idle. That's one of the reasons. Then I forget. I don't pay attention enough.
Okay.
But yeah, that's probably my biggest weakness at the moment.
Okay. If all games would end at the 30-minute mark
Yeah.
and the higher score wins, do you think you would perform better than with the we played the game till the end format?
Yeah, probably.
How good would you be?
I don't know.
Let's say at the
better
moment
than at the
you're
moment, for sure.
number 10 in the world or number 12.
I don't know. It's hard to predict. Hard to say. Versus Liereyy, for example, there were 1 or 2 games that I was score leading actually before the 30 minutes. The same versus MbL. So it's very theoretical. But yeah, I feel I start good, I continue good, and then it's a snowball against myself,
No.
my play.
Who's the most emotional player of AM?
Who is not? That should be the question, actually. We are good racers, all of us, I have to say. But probably Liereyy, when it's about lag, we start freaking out so much in the end. We start trolling him to make him even more mad. Then he
Okay.
quits TS.
Why
But
do
yeah,
you
probably
think?
him.
Why do you think AM isn't performing as well as most people expected them in ECL?
Well, regarding the 1v1 events, we lose to better players every time. Or at least they play better than us. When I played versus TaToH, was eliminated. Liereyy versus
Tim?
Team, and I don't remember versus who else.
Hard against Malco?
Oh yeah, for sure. He must be watching this. Oh well. I don't remember who else. No, we have to play against another 1v1 event. The 2v2 we got out in first round last time versus Secret. But it's Secret. It can happen. I don't
Mhm.
know. The problem are the 3v3 and the 4v4 that for some reason we keep failing at that, except the one event we won. I mean, the thing is that then thing is way too dominated by sling strategies, and that's something we are not good at all.
What do you do to improve on that?
Well, we start slinging as well, but we just don't organize better. Just like Finland, they got very clear what to do when they play with sling strategies. One guy delaying everyone, like Ruben Stock, being the messy player. One player kind of booming. Max making 1 million nights with sling, and the other guy sling. We don't plan our roles very well, usually. And also we have some problems team working together. There is always a hole or
How
something.
much training do you do before an event?
There are events that we have training quite a lot, and events when we have not trained at all. It depends. I can't really think about. Like the last 44 that I didn't play, they were actually trained, my teammates.
How much?
2 times a week maybe.
For how
Just-
long?
No, for last week or the week before.
So 2 times.
Yeah, well, 2 sets, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm not actually very sure because I wasn't playing that event, so I didn't really pay attention.
Okay.
Kinda lost.
Yeah. What separates you from the Viper, skill-wise? What separates you from the Viper? Like, what is missing to beat him?
I think just better execution of the plans he has in mind. He executes better when he wants to do something. He does it better. Meanwhile, I either throw in units because not paying attention or just manage my economy or something like that. It's very little difference, but they are so important at this high level. That's why he keeps winning every time. And also in water maps, I don't know. I have never won a water map versus Viper, and it's something that frustrates me a lot. Because I don't know, like versus MbL, I was kind of lucky, but I couldn't get the deers that they were behind a forest. It was impossible. So I up kind of late. Otherwise, I think I could have won that game. So in water maps, I feel pretty confident versus anyone, but versus Viper feels impossible to win in water at least. In land, I feel it's more doable if I do the right thing.
Did you think you deserve, or do you think you deserve to be invited into NSC2?
No.
Who do you think should be invited instead of you?
Mr. Yo probably.
He
The
was
Chinese player.
invited.
Yeah, I know. Still, he's awesome. Also, who else? Ryut. I guess he was busy.
Yeah.
It was impossible really. I don't know who else. Dogao was disappeared completely. By then. Can't think of anyone else at the moment. There are more names, but they don't come to my mind right now. I feel I wasn't really deserving this spot because I haven't been not top 5 for a long time. I feel it was 2 years ago when we were playing a lot of Skype events in Steam. That was my peak, I feel. But then I could never recover that level again. It was 2 years ago. Also, I don't play a lot of 1v1s. It's something I don't like much. there are periods of time that they play some 1v1s and sometimes a lot, but it's very unlikely.
What happened from where you were top 5 to now that, let's say, you're quote unquote only number 10, 12 or something?
The rest improve.
And why
And
couldn't you
I
go
also
with the
lost
time?
some level in general.
Why couldn't you improve as well?
I don't know. I wish I know that. Like really, it's something I keep wondering every time I lose again. Like why can't do better? I feel I was way more aggressive player some time ago. But now I can't keep the same aggressivity as before. I don't really know the reason. Maybe it's because of the dominance of the man at arms strategies.
Mm-hmm.
Either that or the walls. Like versus MbL, I don't really like going forward because he's usually completely walled, and if I go inside his base, there's a huge risk that I get tried by gates. It's something that happens very often. Even if you rush, you get your militia straight very often. So I feel the gates is something I think. For some reason, it affects me a lot. My play. I can't play as aggressive as I want.
Okay. Do you think if we hosted an AOC tournament, you would perform better?
Yes, probably. I like it a lot. I mean, this is more fun. There are more sieves, more strategy, but I don't know. I miss the mirror a little bit. The mirror sieves. That's another reason, because I feel I get outdrafted every time in every match, except maybe versus Fire. People said my draft versus MbL was very bad today, but I'm not sure.
Agreed.
I like the Vikings for I don't remember what map. Also Spanish for graveyards. If I didn't leave a hole with no room, would have been better.
Yeah.
With Kongs, just right. I'm quite good with Kongs, so.
Yeah. What do you think? What are you doing to improve your draft?
It's tricky because I don't know how to plan a draft, because they ban map and I ban map, so it's really hard.